Hi, Melt family. Michelle here. I know things are super uncertain right now, but the one thing I do know for sure is that our community is strong. I'm so grateful for this Melt YouTube channel so that we can share classes with you and still connect with our breath and our energy. Social distancing may keep us apart, but we're still socially connected, and I am so grateful for that. I will be guiding you through a level 2 flow today, which simply means I'm going to be offering up some up levels, but I'll also be offering some modifications. So this practice is for everybody. Just remember to listen to your body. If something feels good, do it. If it doesn't, take it out. Make a variation of your own. This is your practice. My voice is simply just a guide. So when you're ready, let's start on our backs. I'm going to give you a couple options. You can find yourself in Supta Baddha Konasana, where you bring the soles of your feet to touch, allowing your knees to fall open. You can either rest your arms alongside your body, or take your left hand, place it on your heart, and your right hand and place it on your belly. Tuck your shoulders underneath. And when you're comfortable, close your eyes. If this posture isn't comfortable for you because you have any lower back issues, maybe you place your feet by the edges of your mat and allow your knees to fall inward. Or maybe you simply find yourself in Shavasana with your legs extended wide. Whichever starting position you find yourself in. Close your eyes, the windows to your external world, and allow yourself to turn inward. Taking a moment to arrive on your mat. Simply just breathe in and out of your nose. Notice the rise and the fall of your chest and your belly. Notice the movement as you breathe in and out, yet your body is finding stillness. Start to check in with all of your senses. As you breathe in and out of your nose, notice if you can smell. Maybe lick your lips, swallow. Notice the sensation of taste. Check in with your hearing. If you're home, maybe it's quiet. Maybe you're in your backyard and you can hear the wind or the birds. Check in with the sensation of touch. Feel your body as it rests on your mat. Notice with every exhale, your body surrenders a little deeper into the earth. And then with your eyes closed, notice the darkness. The darkness is what brings us to our mat, and the light is what we uncover there. Start to do a little scan of your physical body, noticing if you're holding tension in any space or if you're sore. Check in with your energetic state, your mental mind. How did you arrive on your mat today? One positive thought can change your entire day. So while you lay here and check in, bring a positive affirmation or thought to the forefront of your mind. Maybe today you're going to find peace. Maybe you'll be energetic and not tired. Maybe you'll show yourself more self-love. Or maybe you'll share in my positive thought of finding gratitude, your intention for your flow today. Let's connect all three with our breath. Exhale out all of your air completely. Empty the lungs. Take a nice deep mindful breath in through the nose, filling up all three parts of the lung, the bottom, the middle, and all the way to the top. Open your mouth, H-A-ha sound, exhale. Pause at the bottom, feel that stillness. And then nice deep inhalation in through the nose. Open your mouth, let it go. One more time, just like that. Try and make it a little bit deeper. Inhale. And sigh it out. Start to invite your yoga breath into your practice, your Ujjayi pranayama. That victorious breath is done by sealing the lips, inhaling through the nose. Keeping the lips sealed and exhaling through the nose. As you inhale, have a slight constriction at the back of your throat. Maybe gently press the tongue against the roof of your mouth. And as you exhale, feel as though you're fogging up a mirror, breathing through the nose. Continue breathing in and out of your nose, trying to equal the inhalations to the exhalations. Try and make your breath sound like the ocean. Feel the texture. If your knees are open, gently take your hands down and close them like you're closing a book, bringing your knees to touch. Slowly bring your knees into your chest, give them a little squeeze. Keeping your eyes closed, draw circles with your knees. Going in one direction and then follow it going in the opposite direction. Just massaging that lower back. Gently release your feet back down on the earth. Walk them to the edges of the mat. You may have already been here before. Bring your arms out to a T. If you don't have enough space, goalpost the arms. Take a breath in. And then exhale, let your knees fall to the left. Maybe your chin floats over to your right shoulders. Eyes can remain closed. Inhale, knees back up through middle. Chin goes towards the sky. As you exhale, allow the knees to fall in the opposite direction. Over to your right. Inhale back through center. Do this a couple times. Exhale, falling to the left. Chin goes to the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale, fall in the opposite direction. One more time each side. Moving with the breath. Inhale through center. Exhale over to the right. Inhale through center. This time, come to the left on the exhale. Pause here for a moment. Just feel that gentle spine twist. Maybe you take your left ankle and place it on the outside of your right knee. Gently pressing into it, not with much force, but rather resting the foot there, taking the stretch a little deeper. Gently place the left foot back on the edge of your mat. Inhale, knees through center. Exhale, knees go in the opposite direction. Chin floats over to that left shoulder. Take the right ankle this time. Gently press it on the outside of the left knee. Replace your foot back to the earth. Inhale, knees through center. Chin floats up. Exhale, grab behind your hamstrings. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself another little squeeze. And then try and get some momentum. Rock and roll 4 or 5 times. Try and get some hang time on the sits bones, as well as up on the shoulders, giving yourself a beautiful, nice back massage. And then after that 4th or 5th time, find yourself in Navasana, boat pose. You may anchor your heels towards the earth, and then straighten the arms. Lift up through your chest, pull the belly button into the spine. Option to stay here in level 1, or maybe you lift the feet up, bringing your shins parallel to the earth. You can flex or point the feet, and then extend your arms forward. Make sure you're not rounded through that lower spine. Take a breath in, and then exhale, sink your boat. Pull the belly button into the spine. Inhale, lift up. Eyes can be open or closed. Exhale, sink. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sink a couple more times. You can do this with your heels on the earth, or maybe you even place your hands here and just move through it, focusing on engaging the core. Inhale, lift up. Hold it here. Breathe. And then exhale, tabletop, cross your ankles, roll over your knees. Stack your knees below your hips, your hands below your shoulders. Pull your belly button into the spine. You're gazing right between your index fingers, or maybe a little bit forward, keeping a nice long neck. Press firmly your hands into the earth and start to press the tops of your feet down, feeling grounded. Take a nice deep breath in, cow pose. Release the belly towards the earth. Expand across the heart. Gaze up through your third eye center. Pressing firmly into the earth. Breathe here. Opening up across the heart. Take a breath in. Exhale. Cat pose. Tuck the tailbone. Press the upper back towards the sky and gaze towards the navel. You tuck the chin in. Breathing here into the backside of the heart. Inhale, cow, release the belly. Sits bones point towards the sky. Gaze up. Exhale, cow. One breath, one movement. 2 more times. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Coming back to your neutral spine, just start to move and explore that physical body once again. Maybe you circle your hips back and around your heels. If your eyes are open, close them, then come all the way up to the top, stretch through those hips, and then go in the opposite direction. Still staying connected to that pranayama, your life force. Couple more breaths here. Just explore that physical body. Notice where you're holding tension. And then when you're ready, come back to a neutral spine, tabletop position. Exhale, curl your toes under. And then inhale, lift your knees up off the earth about 1 inch. Start to notice what happens to the breath the moment you are challenged. It becomes shallow. Try and keep it nice and deep, and inhales and exhales equal. This too shall pass, I promise. Find your inner strength. Clear that monkey mind. Take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tailbone goes high. Take your dog for a walk. Bend your right knee and your left knee. You're creating this inverted V with your body. Hips are lifted towards the sky. Once you're done moving, start to settle into stillness. Creating this inverted V, try and take any roundness out of the backside of your heart. So if you're rounded, micro bend your knees a little bit more. Start to press your chest towards your thighs. Feel elongated through the neck as you gaze through the thighs. If you're noticing a lot of weight in the wrists, lift up, engage the core, lift up through the hips. Energetically let your heels melt towards the earth. Inhale, right leg high, lift that leg nice and high. Point all 5 toes down towards the earth. Make sure the hips are square, and then exhale, scorpion it open. Circle that right knee, draw a big circle. Feels so good. Then go in the opposite direction. Inhale, extend that leg behind you. Square the hips back off, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes high. Make sure your left pinky toe is pointed down towards the earth as you gaze up towards it. Exhale, scorpion. Stack the left hip over the right. This time to draw that big circle. Both directions. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze towards your hands. And then exhale, ragdoll pose. Maybe you heel toe all the way up. It's a little bit harder getting into those hamstrings, or maybe you tiptoe. Whatever feels comfortable in your body. Feet are hip width distance apart. Bend your knees enough so that your belly can rest on your thighs, and then surrender your head. Just let it dangle. See if you can pull your fingers in line with your toes. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Shake your head, yes, again for good measure. If it feels good, grab opposite elbows and begin to switch side to side. My friends, we need yoga more than ever right now. We need to be as stress-free as possible to help keep our immune system strong. That means we need to find moments of mindfulness. Be mindful with our thoughts. Find moments to connect to our breath. Just let your hands fall to the earth and just exist here and breathe. Maybe you start to feel some shaking in your legs. Embrace it. Let all the tension from yesterday, today, just drip off your shoulders onto the earth. Take your fingers, spider web them on the earth. Begin to heel toe your feet together until the bumps of your feet touch. Keep a slight sliver between the heels. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your fingertips in your shins. Puff your heart forward as you pull your shoulder blades back and down your spine, creating this nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold, surrender. Inhale, halfway lift once again. Notice, see if you can transfer a little bit of weight onto the ball mat of your feet, not grasping with the toes. You're reaching the top of your head forward as you shoot the tailbone straight back. Exhale, forward fold. Begin to bend your knees, tuck your chin into your chest, roll up one vertebra at a time. Second vertebra on vertebra. Head is the last thing to come up. Once you get all the way to the top, roll your shoulders up to your ears, back and down your spine. Close your eyes. And then shine your palms forward. Spread the fingers nice and wide like a starfish. It's like you're reaching towards the earth. You're pulling those shoulders away from your ears. Then pick up all 10 toes. Spread them wide, place them back on the earth, one toe at a time. Feel each toe as it makes contact with your mat. Lift up through your arches. Feel as though your feet are suction cups. And you're grounded to the earth, growing roots. And then from the earth, feel the energy rise up through your body. Pull the kneecaps up into the thighs, squeeze your glutes. Engage your Uddiyana Bandhas right below the belly button. Pull it in towards your spine, up towards your heart. Invite your hands to heart center. Indent your thumbs into your chest, gaze down at the middle finger or close your eyes. Connect to your breath, that Ujjayi pranayama. Make it rich and make it loud. Set your intention for class today, my friends. My intention for you is to find gratitude. Appreciate all the things that we do have. See the gratitude in the forefront of your mind. Feel it, see it, believe it. Inhale it into your mindful body. Exhale it out into the world. Gently blink your eyes to open. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your arms nice and wide. Stay grounded through the lower part of your body. Slowly rotate those pinkies in. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Take a breath in. And then exhale, side bend to your right. Slide your right hand down the side body. Press evenly through both feet. Hips are square to the front. Lift your chin up off your chest. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, side bend to the left. Slide the left hand down. Maybe you start to gaze up underneath that right bicep. Breathe. Inhale, mountain Tadasana. Exhale, mini back bend. Go post the arms. Press your hips forward as you lift up through your heart and float your gaze towards the sky. Inhale, mountain Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Micro bend your knees. Hinge at your hips. Try and come down with a nice flat back. Hands come through heart center. Once you get all the way down, gaze through your shins. Full expression, you gaze towards your navel. Inhale, halfway lift. Take your left hand, place it in front of your big toes. Bend that left knee and then reach that right hand high to the sky. Exhale, take a half bind behind your back. Maybe you float your gaze up towards that right shoulder if you have the balance, so engage the core. Inhale, right hand floats up. Exhale, reach it forward and back down to the earth. Surrender. Inhale, halfway lift, right fingertips in front of the big toes. Left hand floats high. You're bending the right knee this time. Floating your gaze up. Exhale, take that half bind. Reach for your right hip crease. Maybe you can hook it all the way in. Inhale, left hand goes high. Exhale, reach it forward and down. Surrender. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands, step your feet back, hip width distance apart. Begin to drive your heels towards the back wall behind you. Feel a little calf stretch here. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, drive those heels back. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, drive them up. 2 more times. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, drive those heels. Feel that stretch. 1 more time. Inhale, hinge forward. Option here to drop the knees. Exhale, lower down halfway. Kiss the elbows to the ribs. If they do not touch, lower those knees down. Inhale, up dog, flip your toes. Keep the knees up off the mat. Feel as though you're pulling your hips towards the front of the mat. Exhale, downward facing dogs. Hips go high. Heels melt towards the earth. Take a nice deep breath in. Open your mouth, side out. Let's link breath to movement. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze to the top. Exhale, your step, hop, or float right between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, surrender. Inhale, mountain Tadasana, rise. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, open your heart. Inhale, mountain Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Left hand goes down, right hand goes high. Exhale, half bind here. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, reach it forward and surrender. Inhale, halfway lift, bend the right knee, left hand goes high. Exhale, half bind. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingertips on the shin or the earth, and then exhale, chaturanga. If you're floating it back, make sure you land at 90 degrees. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 more time, my friends. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze to the top. Exhale, step, hop, or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain Tadasana. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, reach to the sky, mountain. Exhale, open your heart back. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Remember, you can always skip these, take them on your knees. Float them back, make it your variation. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in here. Side out. Bend your right knee and your left knee. Checking back in with those hamstrings. Notice that they're starting to open up. Settle in. Start to rotate your inner thighs towards the back of the room. Feel as though you're lifting up by your sits bones. Bend the knees. The heels do not need to touch.
Just trying to create that nice long spine. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze to the top. Exhale, step, hop, or float right between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward, fold, surrender. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. Start to sit back like you're sitting in a chair, and then reach your hands towards the sky. Utkatasana. Gaze down, make sure you can see your toes. You're slightly lifting up through that pubic bone. Breathing here, take a breath in. Exhale, right arm floats back, left arm reaches forward. And then pull that right hip forward. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, twist, left arm floats back, right arm reaches forward. Pull that left hip forward. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward, fold. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. You can float it back, hold your high plank, flow through your vinyasa. Then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Reach that right leg high to the sky. Make sure the hips are square. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Touch the right knee to the elbow. Then see if you can bring it up to your tricep. You're high on that left toe. Shoulders are stacked in front of your wrist. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, cross the body. Little spine twist here. Twisting through the mid part of your spine. Try and keep your shoulders square to the earth. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Round through the upper back. Really try and get it to the nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step right between your hands. Keep that back heel lifted. Set up your alignment. The knee is above the ankle, hips are square, gaze forward. Inhale, crescent Anjaneyasana. Slowly lift your torso up. You're scissoring those legs together, microbend that back knee. Take a breath in. Exhale, right arm floats back. A little bit of twisting today. Inhale, exalted crescent. Right hand reaches that left thigh. Left hand reaches high, maybe float your gaze up. Take a breath in. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Bend through that right knee. Press the pinky edge of your left foot into the earth. As you sink low, try and feel as though you're squeezing those inner thighs together. Inhale, reverse warrior. Feel a whole side body stretch. Maybe take a half bind behind the back. Exhale, chaturanga, cartwheel down. Akapada. One leg chaturanga is in the practice. You can do it. Inhale, up dog. Just make sure your leg doesn't go too high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Hips are square. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Get it to the elbow, then see if you can bring it up to the tricep. Stack the shoulders in front of the wrist. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, cross the body. Little twist through the mid-spine. Yes. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Really round and curl. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step right between your hands. Keep that back heel lifted. Inhale, crescent, rise up, reach to the sky. Microbend that back knee. You're knitting your ribs together. Exhale, left arm twist back. Inhale, exalt it, right hand high. Left hand reaches for that right leg. Exhale, warrior two, you're opening up. Now as you settle in here, lift up the arch of the back foot. Check in with your hips. Make sure that left hip's not dipping down, but rather they're even. Float your gaze out over your left middle finger. Inhale, reverse warrior. Core is tight. Exhale, chaturanga. Cartwheel down. Flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in. Open your mouth, sigh it out. We're gonna link breath to movement. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze to the top. Exhale, step, hop, or float right between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair, reach to the sky. Exhale, right arm floats back. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, left arm. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, surrender. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, your variation. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to elbow. You have your hurdler option here. Inhale, leg goes high. Let's go straight to knee to nose. Knee to nose. Round here. You can always skip this knee to nose when you're doing hurdler. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, cross the body, little twist. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Keep that back heel lift. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, twist. Inhale, exalted, crescent. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel down, chaturanga. Akapada. If you can, inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Listen for that change. Knee to nose next. Inhale, leg goes high. Exhale, knee to nose. Remember, you can always skip this one when you do hurdler. Exhale, cross the body. Little twist. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent, rise. Exhale, left arm floats back. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Flow through your vinyasa, making it your own. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One breath in. Sigh it out. We are going to flow one more time. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze to the top. Exhale, step, hop, or float right between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair, sit back. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, twist. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold, surrender. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Maybe you try floating it back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to elbow or hurdler pose, skipping knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, cross the body. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent rise. Exhale, twist. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Last time, left side. Exhale, knee to elbow, hurdler option. Inhale, leg goes high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, cross the body. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent rise. Exhale, twist. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, cartwheel down. Flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Drop down to your knees. Have a seat on your heels. Bring your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly. Close your eyes. Find that Ujjayi Pranayama. Find stillness. Simply connect to your breath. Feel your heartbeat under your hand. Find gratitude for your heart that is beating, your body that is working so hard, your breath that is guiding you.
Couple more breaths here. This beautiful energy that you've created swirling around inside of you, allowing you to connect to your true self. Allow any emotions to surface today as you flow. Yoga doesn't mean that we can't get angry, frustrated. You can feel all of those emotions. That's what stress is. It's how we react. Stress just doesn't happen to us, but the question is, do you allow yourself to feel those emotions? And then simply breathe and let them go. Grab a sip of water. I don't know about you guys, but I'm totally sweating. It's a super hot day out. I'm in my small yoga space and it's kind of warm in here, so I kind of feel like I'm at the studio right now. Hope you guys are sweating too. When you are ready, find yourself back in downward facing dog. If we will be doing some balancing poses in this next flow, so if you have your block, make sure it's placed at the top of your mat. Remember, you can always use a water bottle or a book or just something that will give you a little bit of support. When you're ready, downward facing dog.
Let's reunite with our breath. Take a nice deep breath in. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze to the top of your mouth. Exhale, step, hop, or flow right between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through that spine. Exhale, forward fold, surrender. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. We've been here before. So find your deepest potential here. Lifting up through your heart, sits bones sinking down. You're reaching in opposite direction. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands at heart space. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale for a twist to the right. You're hooking your left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Now gaze down, make sure that left knee pulls back. Pressing that right palm into the left. The elbows are stacked one on top of another. You can stay here, maybe take an inhale, open up, taking it a little bit deeper. Now pull the belly button into the spine. Make sure you're helping protect that lower back. Exhale, palms come back to touch. Put your gaze down to your right big toe. Inhale, pick up that left foot, hover it here. Squeeze those inner thighs. And then exhale, revolve crescent. Step that left foot back as far as you can. So pressing that right palm into the left, getting that mid-spine twist. You can modify and drop that back knee down. You're still gonna get the benefits from the twist here. If you're staying here and having a little trouble balancing, really squeeze that left glute. Again, maybe you pause here or inhale, open up the arms. Exhale, palms can come back to touch or stay here. Inhale, reverse warrior, windmill those arms, flatten that back foot. Bend nice and deep in that right knee. Feel that whole side body stretch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, Skandasana, side lunge. You're gonna bend deep in that left knee. Maybe if you can't come down as far as I am today and you're up here, that's okay. Pause here. Feel that nice hamstring stretch. If you can come all the way down, use your left elbow to track that knee open and walk your left fingertips out. Right hand goes high to the sky. Exhale, take that half bind behind your back. You're reaching for that left hip crease. If that's not available, that's okay. Just rest your hand on your lower back. If you can reach on the outside of that left shin, go for a full bind here. Breathe. Whatever layer you're in, notice your breath. If your breath starts to get shorter or you lose it, back off a layer. Inhale, open those arms up if you are in that bind. Exhale, hands back to heart space. We all meet here. Inhale, star pose. Power up off that left leg. Exhale, side lunge, Skandasana on the opposite side. Come down nice and deep. Find the layer you were in. If you were in this layer, stay here. If you came all the way down, notice, check in and see if there's any difference on this side. Open that right fingertip wide. Track that knee open. Left hand goes high to the sky. Take that half bind. Either rest the back of your hand on the lower part of your back or reach around. If it's not available on this side, that's okay. Meet your body where it is today. It is going to be different from where it was last week, 2 years ago, a year from now. Meet yourself where you are today. Inhale, open up. Exhale, hands, heart, space. Inhale, star pose. Come all the way up. Exhale, warrior two. Bend that front knee. Then inhale, hinge forward as far as you can. Exhale, side angle pose. Teeter the arms to 6 and 12. You can rest on that right elbow. And then track your heart open. You're rotating the right rib cage underneath. Pivoting your heart towards the sky. Exhale, take that half bind. You can rest here on the elbow, working on that half bind. Or maybe you use that form, tracking that knee open. If you did a full bind inside lunge, maybe you reach underneath, get a clasp grip, and then track your heart back open. If you're compromising the pose, back off a layer. Inhale, open back up. Beautiful. Exhale, Utthita, the arm. So left bicep comes by the left ear, and right bicep comes by the right ear. You're really using your core here. Breathe. Take a breath in. Exhale, Prasarita. Swoop down and around. Turn those toes in. You're gazing at the earth right between your big toes. Hook your fingers underneath your heels. Check and make sure your hips are nice and square. Gazing down at the earth. Use your elbows, your bicep strength to pull down. Try and stack your hips over your ankles. I'm going to adjust so you can see me. If you're rounded through your spine, bend your knees more. You're trying to get a nice long spine. Elongating through that neck. Maybe you grab your ankles or your calves and you're using your elbows, bending them, using the bicep strength. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your fingertips into the earth. Lift up, lengthen through the spine. See if you can transfer your weight into the bottom out of your feet. Exhale, forward fold, surrender. Just hang out here for a moment. Engage the core. Inhale, halfway lift. Once again, I'm going to readjust. Exhale, low lunge to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift and bump that back foot in. Straighten that front leg. Pull that right hip back, left hip forward, so hips are square to the top of your mat. And then exhale, pyramid pose. You're leading with your heart. You're not just rounding, tucking your chin in. You're feeling as though you're being pulled forward as you slowly hinge at the hip over that right leg. Maybe you're gazing at your right big toe. You can even pull your block here if you need it to help you support. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, revolve triangle. Take your left hand, use the block if you need it. Place it on the inside of your right foot. Maybe your fingertips are on it, and then your right hand floats high to the sky. So both hips are square to the top of your mat. You're rotating that right hip back, trying to rotate your heart towards the sky. Maybe you gaze up. Breathe, engage the core. Now begin to bend that right knee. Inhale, revolve to half moon. Use the block if you need it. Lift that back leg up. Shaking is normal. That means you're building strength. And my friends, strength does not often show up until we need it. You are stronger than you know. Exhale, standing splits. Right hand comes down, meets the left. Gaze up, make sure all 5 toes are pointed to the earth. Take a breath and lift that leg a little higher. Exhale, Shiva squat. Let's do 5 of these. Inhale, leg goes high. Exhale, Shiva squat. Tuck that knee to the outside of the right calf. Inhale, leg goes high. You're gazing at your right big toe. Exhale, Shiva squat. 2 more. Inhale, leg goes high. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, leg goes high. 1 more. Exhale, Shiva squat. Maybe I counted wrong. I'm sorry. Inhale, half moon pose. Place your right hand on the block. Left hand goes high to the sky. Flex through your left foot. You're trying to stack your left hip over the right. Your right rib cage is rotating towards the left side of your mat. Maybe once you find your balance, you can bring your hand to heart space. If you have sugarcane pose in your practice, maybe you reach back, grab that foot, kick into it. Maybe you can do it without the block. Just play with it for a moment. Breathe. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, twist. Left hand comes down, left foot comes down, right hand goes high to the sky. Maybe roll to the outer edge of both feet. If you want, you can grab down, grab your peace fingers, grab your big toe, and find a side lunge with a leg holder. Maybe you step back and just find a side lunge or a side lunge, side plank. From here, maybe you do a flip dog. Breathe. When you're ready, if you're in that flip dog, come back to your side plank. And then exhale, chaturanga when you're ready. Set that foot back if you're still just in that little twist. Flow through your vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. Take a nice deep breath in. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Left side, here we go. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, put it back down. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze to the top. Exhale, step, hop, or float right between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, surrender. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit your hips back. Take your hands to heart space. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, prayer twist to the left this time. Notice my right knee poked forward. I'm going to pull it back. Try and get your knees right in line with each other. Sink your hips a little deeper. Now squeeze those inner thighs. If you have lower back issues, you can always do this with your feet wider and not twist. Just bring your elbow to the midline of your right knee. Inhale, fly those arms open. Exhale, palms touch. Gaze down at your left big toe this time. Inhale, pick up your right foot. Squeeze those knees together. Exhale, revolve crescent. Step it back. Modify, drop the knee if you did so on the other side. Engage the core. Inhale, fly the arms. Exhale, palms touch or stay here. Inhale, reverse warrior, windmill those arms. Flatten that back foot, bend that front knee. Feel the whole left rib cage open up. Exhale, side lunge, skandasana, bend that right knee, come down. Inhale, star pose, power up. Exhale, side lunge on the left. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Inhale, hinge forward as far as you can go. Exhale, side angle pose. Rest on the elbow. Try and have a nice straight line from the top of your head all the way down to the outer edge of the right foot. Take that half bind behind your back if you did so on the other side. Maybe you stay here, you reach underneath. Find that clasp grip, but then pull your shoulders back. Press your hips forward. If the pose is completely compromised, then back out a layer. Inhale, open up. Exhale, Utthita. Right bicep, right ear. Left bicep, left ear. Breathe, hold it. Don't hold your breath. Hold the posture. Take a breath in. Exhale, Prasarita. Swoop down. Turn those toes in. Kick those heels out. Reach your arms out to a T. Find a clasp grip behind your back. And then, if your hands are resting on your glutes, see if you can lift them up off your hips. Get a nice shoulder stretch here. Microbend your knees if you need to. Eventually, someday, the fist will touch the earth behind you. Take a breath in. Exhale, let your hands fall to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, surrender. Just exist here for a moment. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Turn to the front of your mat. Inhale, bump that back foot in. Halfway lift, straighten that front leg. Exhale, pyramid pose. Start to fold over that thigh. Pull the belly button into the spine. Gaze at your left big toe. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. And then exhale, revolve triangle. Right fingertips inside the left foot. Left hand goes high to the sky. Breathe here. Now this is layer 1. Layer 2 is to the front. Layer 3 is on the outside. Remember, use that block if you need to. Pulling that left hip back. Both legs are straight. Inhale, revolve half moon, bend that left knee, transfer your weight forward. Use the block if you need it. Lift your right leg high to the sky. Left arm stays up, reaching towards the sky. Exhale, standing split. Hand comes down to meet the right. Gaze up, make sure all the hips are square. You can point your foot or flex it. Take a breath in. Exhale, 5 Shiva squats. We may have done 6 on the other side, I'm not sure. Exhale, if you did, feel free to do 6 on this side. Exhale, Shiva squat, that's 3. Exhale, 4. One more time, exhale, Shiva squat, hold it down here. Bring your left hand in front of your left toe, inhale, half moon pose. You lift that right leg high. Right hand starts to float up towards the sky. Find your drishti, find your balance spot. Something to stare at that's not moving. Maybe you brought your hand to heart space. Maybe you can bring your other hand to heart space and start to float your gaze to the side or towards the sky. If you found sugar cane pose on the other side, woo! You fall out, get back in. Grab that right foot. Then release it, exhale, low lunge, twist. Right hand down, right foot, left hand high. Beautiful, breathe, roll to the outer edge of both feet. Pause here. If you did the side lunge on the other side, maybe you grab that big toe for the up level. Extend that leg, or maybe you just stepped your foot back. You can stagger them. If you did a flip dog, find a flip dog here. Beautiful. Inhale back to side plank. Woo! Exhale, chaturanga. Yes, last one. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, step, hop or float right between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. You have the option to stay here and simply breathe, maybe fly your arms. Or maybe you find and play with a side crow with me. I'm gonna face this way in front so you can see me. You can use your block as support underneath your shoulders if you need it. But from a prayer twist, we're gonna come all the way down with the heels. So if you're here today, this is a lot. Maybe just play with it. See if you can get your fingertips on the outside of your right hip. This takes a lot of twisting through the spine, so make sure you're engaging the core. Then place your hands shoulder width distance apart. Your left elbow supports your right knee. Your right elbow supports your right hip. You're going to make a shelf, chaturanga arms. Pick up that right foot underneath. See, the block is here to support and catch my head, and then I pick up my left foot. From here, maybe you extend the right leg forward and the left leg back. It's not my practice today, but go for it. Maybe it's in yours. Then when you're done, take a moment, maybe pause the video, play with it for a few minutes, put a pillow on the floor, whatever works for you. When you're done, come back to a prayer twist, and then inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, surrender. Just hang out here. Bend your right knee and your left knee. Maybe open your feet, hip width distance apart. Take your palms, place them underneath your feet, and just give your wrists a little massage, the palms of your hands. Just surrender. Then take them out, spider of your fingers, heel turn your feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair, reach to the sky. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Option to stay here and just play. Find your arms or come down and try that side crow on the left side. Bring your fingertips all the way over. You're twisting pretty deep here, so maybe this is as far as you can go today. Let go of any judgment and just embrace this twist. If you can, place your hands shoulder width distance apart. And then create that shelf. Left elbow supports that left hip. And then play with it. Maybe you engage and straighten the legs on this side. Maybe you don't. And then when you're ready, pause the video again, play with it, and then come back to prayer twist when you're ready. And then inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, surrender. This time, open your feet hip width distance apart. Take your peace fingers. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend those elbows and start to pull your body over your thighs. Surrender your head. Inhale, halfway lift, release. Exhale, forward fold, heel toe your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, high plank. If you want to do one more chaturanga, go for it. Otherwise, take a breath in here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Slowing things down. Inhale, right leg goes high. Exhale, half pigeon on the right. Bring your right knee really close to your right wrist. Swing your leg across. So your right knee is poked just a little bit outside of this hip. Walk your hands up alongside your body. Gaze over your left shoulder. Make sure your foot's pointed straight back. And creating and keeping this nice long spine slowly. Crawl forward. Rest on your elbows. If you have that block and you want to use it to rest your head, go for it. You can come all the way down to your mat. Come all the way down. If you've lost that Ujjayi pranayama, find it. Reconnect with it. If this is too much on your knees or hips, come to your back. I will show you and do a figure four. Crossing that right foot over the left knee. Reaching your right hand through. Using the right elbow to track that knee open and feeling the stretch in this right glute area. This is where you should be feeling it in the half pigeon as well. And just use your breath to slow your heart rate down. Letting go of anything that no longer serves you, my friends. Not just physically, but emotionally. During these hard times, we hold on to so many things that cause us stress and anxiety. And remember to allow yourself to feel those emotions. Breathe, and then just let them go. When you're ready, slowly place your hands underneath your shoulders. Come up to your hands, curl your right or left toes under, sweep your right leg high. Scorpion the leg, flip the dog if that feels good. And if you're on your back, you're just gonna switch sides. Take that left foot, cross it over. From downward facing dog, inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, half pigeon on the left. Set up that same way. Make sure that left hip is slightly poked out wider than the hip. Hips are square to the front. You create this space. You wanna create this space. And then slowly walk forward. Come down to the elbows. Maybe if you don't have a block, you stack your fist and rest your forehead on your fist. And then come all the way down. Surrender wherever you are. Enjoy this moment of stillness. Connect to your breath. When the breath is calm and you listen to the breath and connect to it, the mind quiets. And when the mind is quiet, my friends, that is when your heart moves and you should listen. Throughout each and every day with all that's going on, try and take a moment to disconnect and find stillness. Disconnect from reading to listening to music. And just simply find stillness and silence and listen to what's going on inside. Not inside your monkey mind, but rather what's going on inside your heart, and connect to your true self. When you're ready, slowly push yourself up. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Curl your right toes under this time. Inhale, left leg goes high, shake it out, scorpion the leg. Whatever you did, maybe you flipped your dog again. Come back to downward facing dog. If you're on your back, come and meet us. Roll over your knees. Find your way to down dog, and then inhale, hinge forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down as slow as you can go. Brush the elbows alongside the ribs, core is tight. Once you get all the way down, keep your hands directly below your shoulders. Start to zipper your toes and heels together, your inner thighs, your knees. Press the tops of your feet into the earth so much that your kneecaps lift up. Exhale out all your air. Inhale, low cobra pose. Little to no weight in your hands. You're lifting up. Gaze towards the top of your mat, but do not crunch the back of your neck. Maybe you flip your palms over. Take a breath and lift up a little higher. And then exhale, chin comes down to the earth. Left ear. Toes touch, heels flop open. And then rest your arms alongside your body. Close your eyes, find a mini shavasana. Feel your heart beat into the earth. Slowly bring your chin back to the center of the mat. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Actually, bring your arms out to a T. Zipper your toes and heels together. Create that long cobra tail again. Exhale out all of your air. And then inhale, lift up your upper body, fly. And then see if you can bring your feet up too. See if you can bring your feet in line with your head, even though you can't see them. Lift up your arms a little bit higher. Lift up your feet, working that entire low spine, mid spine, upper spine. Breath in. Exhale, slowly come down, chin to the earth, arms alongside your body. Right ear, toes touch, heels flop open. Slowly bring your chin back to the center of the mat. Now take your hands, place them under your shoulders. Come up through a tabletop. Nice and slow. Exhale, child's pose, toes touch, knees open wide. Release that lower back. Once you get here, roll your head side to side, massage that third eye center. And then slowly come up, have a seat. Shift off to your right or left side. Swing your legs out in front, lower onto your back, nice and slow. Hands are alongside your body. Walk your heels into touch, your fingertips. Exhale out all of your air. Inhale, bridge pose, slowly ripple your spine up off the earth. Pressing into your hands and into your feet, maybe tuck one shoulder underneath and then the other. Get a nice shoulder stretch here. Feel as though you're pulling your heels towards your shoulders. Activate the hamstrings. If you have wheel in your practice, feel free to go there. Your hands are by your ears, fingers point towards your shoulders. Slowly lower down, untuck your hands. If you're in wheel, bend those elbows. Lift your heels towards the bottom. Once the tailbone touch, inhale up the wall pose. Legs go straight up in the air. Micro bend the knees, flex your feet. Invite your hands above your shoulders for dead bug pose. Let the hands go limp. Bring in all the blood back to your organs. Exhale, happy baby. Reach up, grab your big toes, outer edges, arches, whatever you can. Maybe you grab your ankles or your calves. Use your arm strength to pull your knees open wide and closer to the earth. And at the same time, press into your hands. Try and straighten through the legs, but don't let your legs straighten. Notice a shift. The tailbone gets closer to the earth. Press the back of your neck into the mat, and then do whatever makes your baby happy. Maybe you sway side to side. Ninja baby, if that feels good. Feel a stretch in your groin. And then when you are ready, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Surrender your left leg down towards the earth. Interlace all 10 fingers just below the right knee. Give it a right squeeze on the right side body. And then exhale, supine twist. Use your left hand, guide the knee across.
Arm out to a T or goal post the arm, whichever is most comfortable for you. Your chin can float to your right shoulder. Allow your breath to take you deeper, not the force of your hand. Inhale, bring your knees back into center. Give yourself another little squeeze, realigning that spine. Surrender your right leg down, interlace all 10 fingers just below the left knee. Give it a squeeze out to the left side body. Exhale, supine twist, right hand guides the left knee. Left arm finds a T or a goal post. Chin floats in that direction. Slowly bring your knees back into your chest. Give yourself one final squeeze, wind removing pose. Wrap your forearms across your shins. Grab opposite elbows. Bring your forehead to your knees. Squeeze everything, your glutes. Pull your toes towards your shin. Make the ugliest squishy face you can. Exhale, Shavasana. Feet go open wide. Arms are away from your body. Let go of your breath, but before we do, take one deep breath in. Audible sigh out. Ah. Lick your lips. Taste your efforts. Swallow. Take the tongue off the roof of your mouth. Let your eyes sink into their sockets. And with every exhale, allow yourself to surrender. Find gratitude for making it through this practice. Find gratitude for giving yourself a moment for you. If you have time, please stay a little longer. But if you're ready, begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rock your head side to side. Take an inhale, reach your hands above your head, extend your toes towards the top of your mat. Create a little C curve in that lower spine. Feels like your body is in a tug of war. And then bring your knees into your chest. Roll over to your right side. Use your right bicep as a pillow. Keep your eyes closed. Notice the calmness of your breath, the calmness of your mind, and the calmness of your body. Take this beautiful feeling with you throughout the rest of your day. And to remember to check in with it, your breath, whenever you can. Slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seat, whatever that may be for you. Bring your hands to heart space. Bow your head. Close your eyes. My friends, gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough. It turns denial into acceptance. Chaos into clarity. Problems into gifts. Failures into success. The unexpected into perfect timing. Mistakes into important events. Gratitude makes a sense of our past. It brings peace for today. And it creates a vision for tomorrow. My friends, happiness comes from a grateful heart and a peaceful mind. Bring your hands to third eye center. From my heart to yours. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste. Thank you, Milk Community. I hope to guide you again soon.